Hello there everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. In the last episode, we are pretty much working towards getting our third and final statue put into place in the central room. We got a lot of treasure and now we're just trying to figure out this scale puzzle. And we don't have a key, so the only place I can think of to go is this room here. Which, I'm definitely not a fan of this room. As you can see, there's a lot of moving platforms, which for me pretty much means death because I fall so easy and these jerks get in my way, and oh my god, I'm so glad I made that. I'm gonna equip my leaf, because you can actually fly in here, which is funny because you'd think you need wind, but you can pretty much fly in here as much as you'd like. I want to get onto that platform. There we go. Get up higher. And there's actually two treasures in this room. So we gotta collect those before we leave. The first is a key, so once you get this one, you can pretty much leave if you want to, but I'm gonna keep going. And we're gonna grab the next one. I don't know if I can... Yeah, I can probably get it from here as soon as I get rid of this guy. I said as soon as I get rid of this guy. Thank you. You gotta hit this one first, over there, to make the chest appear. And then you gotta hit that one over there to make it come over towards you. Now, I'm actually really surprised because I'm missing quite a bit, but not as much as I usually do. I'm just kind of having good luck with aim today. Quickly get this one. Really short room. Really easy to figure out. It's just kind of a pain in the neck if you fall or the flaming skulls knock you into the pit. That's also gigantic pain, but I'm just going to use my leaf and fly on back. Alright. So now it's just a question of being able to get Link up there. So we gotta make the platform that we're not stepping onto really heavy. Okay, so I think if I throw like 3 of those guys onto it, that should definitely do. 3 of them and 1 of Link. I would say that 3 of them is a lot heavier. I'm sure that even one of these statues is probably heavier than Link. He's pretty strong. I don't know how he's lifting these guys up. They look kind of heavy. I don't know. Okay, that should do it. You want it so that this one doesn't move at all and it just stays up here so you can easily grab the ledge. And come over here. Okay, so this is another puzzle. Now, you can see that if I step on this, that will disappear. But I can't call him from here. So what you have to do is you actually have to fly over the lasers. This took me forever to figure out the first few times I played. I don't know why, but I really, honestly to God, just couldn't figure it out. I had no idea, but it's pretty simple once you think about it. And, okay, we need to take command of this guy, so let's do that. Because we can fly in here, but we don't have any way of getting out, unfortunately. I love that little tune too, and you can, that's a better close-up of Link's little face that he makes when he's deeply concentrated. Oh, it's funny. I love the music that plays the little wah wah wah. I just think it's funny. I don't know why. I guess I don't think it's funny. I just think it's very, I guess, soothing. It just sounds like something like a hypnotist would say, or you know, play or something for you if he's hypnotizing you. All right, and now that we have this guy. We have to use him to our scale puzzle, and a Wizrobe decides to come as soon as you come out of that room there. I don't know why they included that, like why they put him in here, but they did, and I hate him, so let's just get rid of him right away. And I think we pretty much need to use all 4 of these guys on one, if I don't throw him in the water, but I think he pretty much respawns. In order to be able to even it out. So if we use 4 of them, and then we've got Link and our statue on the other, I think it should work. And if not, then it's overkill and it will still work. So it's a good thing these guys don't turn into Armoros and attack you. Because you do need to actually lift the statue up and carry him over this little gap here, so let's do that. Like, and then if you do drop him in the water by accident, you have to go all the way back, so try not to do that. Try to make him into this room so he can be with all his friends, and that is our 3rd statue. So all 3 of them, when they're together, I think they said they're going to reveal the Tower to the Tower of the Gods, or the Path of the Gods, or something like that. And there it is. So you know how this tower is so tall, but this dungeon is actually really small? Well, this is kind of where the tall part comes in. I'm trying to get some magic. I don't really need it, but well, whatever. The tall part is this part here. If you step into this little teleporter, it will bring Link higher up on the tower. And when we come into this room, I think we have to defeat all the enemies to get out of here. It's kind of easy to defeat these guys now. All you have to do is hit them with your arrow, if you can actually hit them. I guess, like, get close enough to them to hit them, but anyways. It's easy to do, but you're still gonna get hurt, I think, quite a bit trying to do it. So let's... damn it. Seriously, there's just, like, no easy way to kill these guys. I think you have to defeat them, though, to actually, get through. As you can see, our way is barred. And that guy there. It's behind that. Oh, ray of light there. It's a chest. Okay. I think we just need the 2, and then if Link stands on it, it'll actually work. Which seems kind of funny to me, because usually you have to keep them pressed down, but I'm pretty sure... yeah, that works. Okay. So we need to grab this before leaving, because we're actually pretty much at the end of the dungeon, but we still haven't got our boss key, so here it is. And I think that's pretty much it for all of the treasures in this area. Now these guys are easy to defeat. You just shoot them in the eye with your arrow, and then you come behind them and you shoot them in their butt, like that glowing red part, and then they will explode. So it is really easy to just hit them in the eye first to stun them. I mean, you can come and hit them normally, just by chance, but I'd rather do that. So does that work? Yeah, okay. So that was a complete waste of time. You don't even need to defeat the Beamos. Well, that sucks. Oh well. Lesson learned, right? And here we are. Here is the top. This is, like I said, this is the tall part. There is nothing but blue skies out here. I'm actually glad it's daytime, because this looks a lot cooler during the day, I think. These are blue Beamos. These guys don't attack you as violently as the red ones do. These guys only fire in one direction, so these guys are really easy to just shoot their eyes out. The purple ones or the pink ones, you can see they actually spin around, and they're really mean. They just attack you no matter where you are, so I just kind of like to go past them. But these guys, I'd rather just defeat them. They're easy to defeat, and they're on our way, so let's just do that. Ah, more Beamos, really? Seriously? Okay, should I go past them? Good, okay. Now that we're at the top... oh boy, just seems like we just got here, didn't it? Well, this is our boss, and I don't have any room for fairies, so you can take that fairy in a bottle if you want. Stock up on arrows while you can, and go on through when you think you're ready. And there's no one here, so let's walk forward. The boss is actually in the walls, which is kind of crazy. You have done well to find your way to this place. Oh, chosen one. Accept this final challenge. So this is our test. I guess this whole tower is supposed to be like testing our courage, but it's more or less testing our puzzling skills, I think, more or less. But this is the boss of this place, and I don't know, I don't like this boss. I find him boring and just, I don't know. I like the music though. The music is great. God, is there any point in this game where there's not great music? I mean, honestly, you have to hit the eyeballs on his hands twice to get rid of his hands, and then his eyes will come out, and you can hit his eyes with your arrows. You have to be kind of quick about it, and it's kind of hard to get it sometimes. Like, it's not really precise. You can see there. So this boss usually takes me a while. I'm really not good with arrows to begin with. I have a really crappy aim, and with him, to finish him off once he's pretty much stunned, you just throw a bomb in there, just like what we were doing with the enemies we saw earlier in this dungeon. And I think you only need to do that 3 times, and you'll be done. So it's not a hard boss. It's really easy to dodge the hands. The hands will come at you, and he'll try to hit you as well. It's relatively easy. But it can be a little bit frustrating, just firing off a bunch of arrows and not hitting him. This can be a little bit much, and and then you go to hit his eyes and he's gonna fire at you. And if you wait too long, his hands will come back and you'll have to start all over if you didn't get a hit in. And he seems to get faster every time, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna get best at this boss, but I'm not gonna die or anything, so there we go. Like I said, he's just not interesting. Like this whole area is pretty dull and dark and everything, so I don't know. Let's just get rid of these. And if you do run out of arrows, like because I'm about to run out of arrows here, he will give you more. He'll snot them out at you, which is disgusting. He's like, here, have some arrows out of my nose. I don't know why I keep arrows in my nose, but okay. So, it's really easy to run out of arrows for this boss as well, which is another irritating part about it. Especially if you're trying to get rid of his eyes, because I think the hands respawn if you're trying to get rid of his eyes when he coughs out arrows, so... Come on. Okay, there's 1, and 2, and I think we should finish him off, and if not, it's 4 hits, but hopefully it's 3. Okay, there we go, so... beaten with not a whole lot of difficulty, just took a little bit of precision there. And the path can now be opened. Oh, chosen one. What will now come to pass is tied to your fate, to the path that you have chosen. Go forward with caution. All I wanted to do was save my sister, and I got tossed into this Wind Waker Hero of Time stuff. But anyways, we are finished this temple pretty much, and we are also finished with this boss. He's just gonna retire, I guess, for when the next courageous hero comes along. And we get Nose Boogie heart container, so here we go. Another heart is added to our row, and there's another part to this dungeon. So if we go up to the top here using another little portal, it's actually not going to bring us down to the bottom. It's going to bring us to the very, 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 very top. And to finish this dungeon up, we have to do something with that bell. However, there is a bunch of scenes and stuff after we finish up the dungeon for good, so I'm going to leave that for the next video. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope that you will join me next time.